In this video, I'm going to go over how you can add payments and start accepting money for your products or micro SaaS. I'm going to do it for my current project that I'm working on, which is SaaS Follow. It's not released yet, but I'm just going to go through all the steps of how you would add payments. Basically, there are a few options. The first one is Stripe. So this is probably the most popular one in the United States at least, but there are a lot of alternatives. But the entire process is essentially the same. So I'm going to go through that process right now. But if you want to check out the other options, here it is. You can pause it. But basically, there are two flows. So the first flow is if you do a lifetime deal. So this is a one-time purchase. And then the other option is if you do a monthly subscription. So this is if you're charging the person every month and they have the option of canceling. So I'm going to go over the first one first, lifetime deals first, because I think it's a lot simpler, especially if you don't know how to code or you don't want to mess with different APIs or different code. Like just setting up a lifetime deal is a lot easier. So basically what you do is you go to Stripe and you create a payment link. First, you need to sign up for Stripe and then just do all their application stuff. Then what you do is you go over payment links and you create a payment link. And then the main thing is you can set the price and all that. But then the thing I like to do, especially to keep it very simple, is after the person pays, you can redirect them to a special page. So let's say they come to my site and they're browsing it and there's an option to upgrade. So they click on upgrade and there's two different options. So for both of these options, you need to create separate payment links. Let's say I'm trying to create this one first, like a base plan, and then the other plan, they get like more features. Essentially, what you can do is you can have a special redirect after they pay. So let's say they pay this, and now after you click on after payment, and you can have a special custom message. After they pay, they'll see this, which is go to this URL to get your premium, whatever. Or you can just redirect them to a special page. So I think this is pretty easy, especially if you don't want to code up something complicated. Let's say I created this page called payment success. We have this page here, which is what the person is shown after they pay. You can put this URL here. So this is like the local host, but you can create the link and now the payment link is ready. So here's a link and that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm going to go in the code and go to the pricing page, right? So I would go to pricing. I would find get access forever. This is the button. And you say add this link. The way that I would set up the payment depends based on your product, but for my product right now, it's a database of inspiration of thumbnails. So there'll be like a free option, and then if the person wants to see the entire database, they'll have to buy the lifetime deal. So that's the payment flow. Here I've added the Stripe link. So the flow is going to be they come to payment, they see this, they want to buy it, and they click on get access. And then they would fill this out. So this is the Stripe payment. They would fill this out, and then after they pay and complete the payment, they would come to the payment success page, right? So the trick is, if you don't want to code some really complicated logic, you can redirect the user to a subdomain after they finish paying. So let's say you have the domain on access.fastfollow.com. So this is the domain that only pro users have. That way you don't need to create this really complicated flow. And then also, let's say you're not selling a SaaS. Let's say you're only selling a course. The flow would be you have a landing page and you have a payment button. So the user would click on the button, they would pay, and then after they pay, you would redirect them to like a Google Docs or something. You're gatekeeping the pro premium version after they pay. And this just keeps it very simple because you don't need to actually code a user authentication or any complicated payment system. This is just if they pay, they get redirected to the pro version. So yeah, just keep it very simple at first. I've added one payment link and now you can see that this is working. And if you want multiple options, you would just create another payment link here. So just go in payment links, you add new, and you would need to add a new product. So you just go here and fill this out. I'm not gonna fill it out, but basically that's what you would do, which is just filling out another product with a different price. So let's say this option, you get like a extra ebook or something, right? You fill it out and then you update your code. So that's the entire flow. And you guys can see that there's no complicated user authentication. There's no complicated payments coding. Just create an offer. And then after you have the offer, you would gatekeep something special after they pay. So whether it be more content, more data, more insights, or whatever, right? Like you have to figure out what the user wants and then have some premium version that you can charge for. Yeah, that's the update on pricing. I'm probably going to be releasing this next week. It's almost done, but I just need to update some of the code. Like right now, the front end is actually clean and the MVP is coming out pretty good. Like right now we have the thumbnails plus, like when you click on the videos, you get all of the hooks. So this is useful if you want to like see a video that popped off and then see what type of hooks do really well. So it's like inspiration for thumbnails plus inspirations for video hooks. So you would be able to use it for YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys need like another video on pricing or how to set payments. Otherwise, see you guys next time.